Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. And some room to roam now. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line.
Offense.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Here's Manziel. The catch is made. Benny Fowler. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
So completion on 2nd down, that brings up 3rd.
Hey, you got three.
Manziel. And that's complete to the tight end, Hireman. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Now Manziel. Eluding the pressure right. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
You can say what you want about this guy, but that's exactly what he brings to the table. The ability to use his legs, elude pressure, and run the ball downfield.
Now let's go.
They go play action here on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Virgil Green is tied in, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. And the offense looks to pick up the 1st here on 3rd after that incompletion. Thomas, the lone receiver left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught. I see an extra DB on the field now for San Diego.
Yeah, indeed. Then Huff reels it in. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Josh Huff with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But
come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A very solid gain of 27. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Here's Manziel, escaping the pressure right. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
They'll run for it with Anderson. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. C.J. Anderson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And Charles, he's able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but
coming out now, the Broncos. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the... And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
While we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore, I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Watch right.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look. 6 DBs. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It's a gain of 17, and it'll give him a 1st down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep right side. That's caught inside the